What's the play for the next couple of hours?
We found that over the last year there's an abundance of people that are looking for a good shop to go to where they can get a bike, get the kit and get their CVT if they need it as well. There's not really anything around in the area that does it, so we're looking to go on strong, and with the brands that we've got here, the SWM and the MASH, there's some great models here, and they've also brought along their Italjet electric push bikes as well.
Just looking at one or two of the people chatting about them out there, they seem to be pulling in some interest already.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and with Mutt, Sinis and Bullet as well, we can really offer a great range. I mean, we've got over 40 different models of 125s and 50 scooters as well. It's about really trying to push that and get more people onto bikes.
Are we hoping to make a load of sales today, or are we just doing brand awareness?
It's a bit of both. It's always about the sales. We're a business at the end of the day. They're relatively new, some of them, so the more we can do to help promote them, and the brands have been really good to come along as well and support us.
I'm Henry Maplethorpe, I'm brand manager for Bullet Motorcycles. It's fantastic for customers to come down, have a look at the site, see what Bournemouth Bikes are all about. It's nice to see that they have such a wide range of not just big capacity bikes but 125 commuter bikes as well. With the new 125 showroom, it's really nice for people getting back into biking or people that are just starting out in biking to have a dedicated area where they can go and see the full range of new products and bikes that they're on offer here. Positive with Bullet is that you can get a custom style motorcycle but standard bike basically, so you can buy it off the shelf looking like this and priced at relatively competitive pricing. A bit more of a lifestyle thing again. People like to put on the open face, go for a ride around, come to a place like this on a Saturday or Sunday, have a cup of coffee and really get back into the passion behind motorcycling. Bournemouth Bike are a fantastic dealer. They're very proactive, as you can see, having an open day like this. Just the relaxed atmosphere that you get when you come to Bournemouth Bikes, that really does help, because again, if somebody's not bought a motorcycle before, they don't want to go to somewhere that they feel intimidated to ask questions. They want to feel relaxed and come and ask, browse the bikes and not feel pressured, and that's what Bournemouth Bikes do really well. It's perfect for people to come down and have that sort of experience. They're for sure one of the best dealers we deal with in the UK.
I'm Richard Johnson, and I'm the owner and founder of HQB Sport and Leisure Limited. Firstly, we're very proud to be involved in today's events and to be associated with Bournemouth Bikes here. We are the importer of 3 brands of vehicle which Bournemouth market for us. This beautiful machine here I'm stood in front of is from a company called MASH. It's a French organisation, so they were the first people, certainly within Europe, to introduce sort of cool retro classic styled machines, very evocative of that sort of 1950s period. SWM, our Italian partner, they produce quite a diverse range of machines, from classic retro look and then through all the sort of off-road and supermotor permutations, and this wonderful adventure machine here as well, which is a bike actually that the market has been waiting for, insofar as it's a real adventure bike. Too many bikes that are called adventure bikes are actually touring bikes with a lot of luggage on. They're too heavy. When the road ends, their capability ends. This bike will take you round the world. It doesn't matter whether there's a road or not. And the engines are basically Husqvarna's. So much so that Husqvarna owners now buy spares off us because they're more Husqvarna than the patent parts that Husqvarna make for themselves now. These are e-bikes or pedelecs, all hand-built in Italy by Italjet. Many motorcycling enthusiasts will remember the Italjet brand from the time when they were producing some of the most iconic scooters. These are, despite their incredibly retro look, entirely modern. So these are not electric motorbikes, these are electrically assisted bicycles, and that means they can be ridden by people of any age without the need for licensing and insurance and all the other stuff. But I mean, I think this kind of sits somewhere between something you want to sit and look at and something you want to sit on and use, and as such it's kind of like got a really distinctive place, I think, in the market. I have one in my office. I know it sounds silly, but I actually like looking at it. Well, I have to say, Bournemouth Bikes is a phenomenal customer of ours, and it's quite rare to find a business that goes for it like Bournemouth have, and that's a fantastic testament to their confidence in what they're doing here, and it kind of shows. They've really gone for it. They're trying to turn this business into a major player here on the South Coast, and we're 100% behind them in what they're trying to do here.
Hi, yeah, so I'm Lawrence from McCams. I'm here supporting Bournemouth Bikes Open Day today. I mean, this is the second year that I've done an open day with Bournemouth Bikes. Whole reason for that is that every time I come here, it's such a nice, welcoming environment. They've got such a great range of products, all the way up from a new rider, then naturally growing through the point where they pass their test, onto then moving into the bigger bikes. Bournemouth Bikes cater for the whole journey. Yeah, we had Michael Laverty here with us last year, so that was part of the McCams Yamaha racing team, which has continued into 2018. We've got 2 new riders with us this year. We've got Josh Brooks and also a young rider called Taz McKenzie, who is the son of the former world champion Noel McKenzie. If I'd never been involved in bikes, I wouldn't feel intimidated walking into somewhere like this. All the guys are just really welcoming. It's the usual. It's great. You walk in somewhere, first thing is, do you want a cup of tea, cup of coffee, have a look around? You know what I mean? There's no real pressure, but all the information's there should you need it. And they've just got it. They've got it right, in my opinion.
I'm Paddy Digby-Baker. I'm sales director at Mutt Motorcycles.
Hef, and I do lots of stuff at Mutt Motorcycles.
I think it's a great idea. I think this is one of the earlier ones of the season. Lots of dealerships do it, but they try to do it on a sort of shoestring and on a smaller scale, whereas this is a bit bigger and everybody's got involved. I think it's a sign of the backing of Bournemouth Bikes that you see all the dealers are here represented. That's the whole sort of ethos of our brand, is to get younger bikers back into biking, but also to get ex-bikers back on bikes. And the brand is rising very quickly. It's a lifestyle product as well as a motorcycle. We get, thankfully, a lot of publicity from the right people and sort of celebrity following, so that really helps. We've just had an article done by James May, which went out yesterday, that was just phenomenal for us. He contacted us and said he'd like to have a couple of bikes to play with, and the rest is history. It's just going through the roof.
Yeah, I've been riding about 15 years or so, and I'm a big fan of what we do as well. So I've been zapping around on the 125 today. I ride the 250 around as well. So lots of testing and stuff as well as test pilot. You can add to my list.
And you ask about a bigger CC bike. Hef's actually got one of the prototype 400s, which he flies around on. They come to us about 60% built. The engine's made under license in a Suzuki factory. We do all the paintwork, all put the tyres on and dress the bikes and give them a thorough once over, and then they go out to our dealerships rolling. I came down and met Paul and Mike nearly 2 years ago now, and this wasn't anything to do with them at that point in time. They were just across the road, and they told me about all these grand plans, and I thought, well, I hear that a lot, so believe it when I see it. But they followed through with everything that they said they were going to do, and I wish them every success, because there's not, along the south coast here, there isn't a dealership like this, a multi-brand, multi-cc capacity dealership, and I think they've got it right. I think they'll probably have to move to bigger premises within a couple of years, would be my take on it.
My name is Mark Gordon. My company is Legacy 85. We've identified a gap in the market for bespoke boutique retro clothing, which you wouldn't find in the high street. Bournemouth Bikes, I think they provide a fantastic range of bikes. They're not concentrated on just one mark, and they're always bringing in new stock. So they've obviously got a very good repeat business, which is testament to the fact that they obviously do their job very, very well. Mike, he knows bikes inside out, upside down. He's been around bikes for years, so he has a very good understanding. He's a people person, so that he relates to, whether it's a new biker or an older, more experienced biker, he can relate to them very easily. And Paul, he is getting everything organised, and on the day bringing in all these different traders that he's encouraged to come down and support the day, and he's organised it really, really well.
Part of what we're doing is also to raise money for the Dorset Dock bike.
Yeah, very important.
It is, and the big pool we've got is the raffle we're doing. We're giving away some brilliant prizes. We've got a brand new Mutt Baja, which is worth over £3,500. That's our top prize.
Yeah.
Susanna Lawrence here is going to pull the ticket out first for the Mutt Baja. Good luck, everyone.
Rolling the drum.
Ticket, please.
The lucky winner is Ollie Williams.
How you doing, mate? Congratulations. You have won.
Well done.
A Mutt motorcycle. Yay! And we've also got the Royal British Legion here supporting them as well, raising money.
My name's Jerry Alderson. We raise money for the Royal British Legion. best part of 60 years ago when I started riding a bike, there was this choice. There really wasn't. I'm really quite impressed, and even some of the 125s, they look like a 250 or a 400, so they look the part. I think it's a great way to get into biking, really.
We've got some great food as well with Dozer's Smokehouse here.
I'm Dorian. It's Dozer's Smokehouse and Grill. We're a local-based company which work out of in Upton. We've started now, this is our second year trading, so it's been fantastic with events and festivals throughout the whole of the South Coast and further. We've got quite a lot planned this year, and obviously we support local businesses, especially in particular Bournemouth Bikes, who's asked us to help. I'll tell you what it is, Mike and Paul, so generous, really, really good, really accommodating, fantastic to work with. What a great company.
Matthew, first bike, not too sure knowing what I'm getting. It helps that a lot of people have just come up to me and spoke to me about it. It's made me more comfortable sitting on the bikes and knowing kind of what I want. It's helping me through it. It's really useful.
My name's Brett, and I ride a GSXR 600. Yeah, biking's for everyone. No matter your background, your profession, your sex, your orientation, whatever it may be, biking brings people together. I've met loads of good mates just from biking alone, and yeah, definitely get on a bike. It will change your life.
Putting money towards the Dorset Dock Bike. It's a charity that gets a fully trained trauma doctor on the road, can respond to emergencies that perhaps the normal paramedics or the ambulance helicopter can't. So it's just a really worthy cause, and for all those people that entered, we thank you. Even if you didn't win a prize, you might have saved a life.
Everyone that's been here today has been saying how great it is. It's been a wonderful event.
The sun's come out, it's been a beautiful day, great turnout, and a wonderful end to it with Ollie winning the top prize of the Mutt Baja.